Look at my little cutie having a little nap. Good morning, it's Monday. I didn't vlog yesterday. I just needed to rest, so I didn't do it. But I had a rough night, like really rough, and it is 100% my fault, which isn't fun. I essentially nearly passed out last night and nearly vomited at like 2 in the morning. I was really hungry, so I went downstairs and said, I'm going to make myself noodles. That's like 3 minutes, then quick food. And then sat down, had put the water on the hob to be boiled, and just noped out of existence, essentially. I started feeling super nauseous and really faint, like I was about to pass out, which wasn't fun. And I was like, oh shit. Looked at the clock and realised that it's been 8 hours since I last ate a proper meal, because I had at that point been snacking on tortilla chips and salsa. I'm not doing that again, because it was awful. And I, finished my noodles, made them, but only was able to eat like 3 forks full of it, and it was so bad. So I ended up getting a pear, because we had pears on the counter, which I love, but we rarely have them. So I was like, if this doesn't work, I'm calling ER, just A&E essentially. Not the ambulance necessarily, but I need help. Because I was worried that I wasn't actually going to be able to make it back up to my room to go to bed. I was like, okay, I'm going to lie on the floor then. But the pear helped. I ended up having 2, along with the Coke Zero. And I realised that I probably just needed the sugar. I wasn't able to finish my noodles, which sucks because I wasted 2 packets of noodles on that. But that was that. You live and you learn. Hopefully I have learned. If that happens again, I will not be pleased with myself. I survived the night. No A&E for me, thankfully. And had breakfast this morning. I set my alarm at 11 today because, okay, I'm going to wake up a decent time so that I can fix my sleeping schedule, which has gone a little bit all over the place again. But I woke up at 8:30 and I was like, no, it's too early. I was like, okay, I can just go to the bathroom because I needed to pee. I went to the bathroom and was like, okay, it's 8:30, I have plenty of time to fall back asleep and all that stuff. But I couldn't fall back asleep. It's now 11:30. I have made it out of my bedroom, lounged on my chair with a sleeping puppy in my lap. She's adorable. And I feel halfway like death today as well. Just kind of how I felt yesterday, when my body is just not cooperating, but my head is in it, which is good. So I don't really know what to do today. Ideally, I would like to try and plan, because I didn't do any of that yesterday. But my hands aren't doing that great this morning. I had some really bad tremors and stuff, and it's not pleasant. It was quite painful. So I'm not really sure how far I'm going to be able to get with the planning stuff. But I also want to film the declutter video that I talked about on Saturday with the products I decluttered. I actually counted them up. And I went through the maybe pile yesterday, put essentially all on my face. I looked like a mess. 5 out of the 10 products in my maybe pile ended up being decluttered, so my total is 75 products, which is a lot more than I expected, but it feels nice. I found a space, I've cleaned up some space, and I ended up doing my makeup. I am not happy with that eyebrow. Here it looks kind of okay, but it was a mess. It took some work. But I did my makeup. I mainly focused on Project Pan products, and it doesn't look as bad on camera, but my bronzer is very orange. And the bronzer I'm using is Dim Light by Hourglass, the ambient lighting powder. It is that dark on the Fenty 100 foundation, the shade 100, which is the shade I'm wearing. I'm that pale, so I am now starving. It's 2 o'clock, so I'm gonna go make myself burritos, because I was really craving burritos for lunch/dinner. So I'm gonna see if I can make my sister help me a bit. We're gonna have some burritos, which is essentially just what we have as tacos. I know tacos in Norway are different from like the original Mexican tacos. I think every country has their own spin on it. But the way we eat it, essentially all I just do is chuck some rice in the tortilla, and that's it. So I'm going to do that. But I might film later, depending on how I'm feeling, the declutter box. I have a couple more products in mind though, that I'm like, do I really want to hang on to them? So we will see where we end up with those. It's 2 palettes that I'm thinking about, both from Kat Von D, that I just, ever since the anti-vaccination thing came out, I've been like, at all of my Kat Von D products, and I have a few. Sorry, my voice just went. There are a couple that I haven't used them in over a year. Which was even before that whole thing came out, and I don't reach for them. So they might end up in the declutter box, but it's burrito time, and I'm going to think about it whilst making and eating my burritos, and we'll see what happens afterwards. Burritos have been made. They are somewhat deformed, and I don't think they're going to hold up very well. There's an OC puppy, but we're watching Harry Potter. I'm back up in my room, and I've been swatching some makeup, decluttering some more, and Dad just came up with these 4 awesome shiny packages, and I instantly knew what they were. You're going to know in a minute. If you, like me, are kind of obsessed with planner stickers, you've probably heard about Simply Gilded, and I'm in love. I am fully in love. That colour scheme, that purple is just so pretty. It's too pretty. The Simply Gilded packages come with this amazing little bunny on the back. Look at that. Look at the foil. And I tell them, I'm going to take them out, but I hate breaking the bunny, because it's just so pretty. But I am in love. I am so in love. There was a moment after ordering this when I was like, oh shit, did I just order too many? Because there are a lot of tape here. But now I am very happy that I pretty much ordered every single colour. This is the beauty that is all of my Simply Gilded washi. I ended up organising them in a separate box. This is just a colourful box. I cut the lid off. And I have all my other washi in the other box because I can't fit them in one. And I am really happy. If you think this sort of gradient colour scheme looks a bit off, it probably is. Please let me know if you have any better ideas of how to organise them. I think I'm going to move this colour above the pinks and just put it on top of that one. But I really like the colours, and this has just made me so excited to plan. I will leave Simply Gilded's shop in the description box. I don't really think any of these are available anymore, but I'll leave a shop. And if you like these, the look of them, I'm not sure if any of these are coming back, if, you know, when or if they are coming back at all, in terms of colours. But if you sign up to her newsletter, she does send you an email if she's coming out with new stuff, with a date and stuff. And she usually has pre-order things, which is where I pretty much got all of these. I ordered them as a pre-order. So I ordered, I think it's 40 of these rolls, because I had some from before of. I ordered them this summer, I think, in June, maybe July. And it was a pre-order item, so I knew they weren't going to ship until late. And when I got the shipping notifications a few weeks ago, I was like, yes! And I'm so excited and so happy because this is stunning. I'm in love. I could look at this for hours. It's just so beautiful. I just finished planning for last week. This is the little view of it. I literally only did Saturday and Sunday. It was the only thing left. And I'm really happy how it turned out. See if you can... That's the view of everything. Isn't it pretty? And now I get to plan next week, which is this week. I am sitting here planning. I finished last week and I have put down all of the sort of non-daily things. Essentially, I've put down anything that isn't to do with every single day. So if you don't like planning, if you don't understand anything, if you don't want to listen to it, skip ahead to the time stamped here. Will also be in the description box if I can figure out how to do that. But I have put down the full boxes, the sidebar, the washi, the top, any headers and stuff. I've also filled out Monday, which is relatively easy to do considering Monday is done. But we are going to the cabin tomorrow. I haven't been there since early this year. I vlogged. I had started vlogging when I went, and I mean, you can go back and see how long it's been. I haven't been there in months, probably about half a year. And the reason to that is just that I have not been feeling well enough. It's a bit unfortunate, but our cabin isn't anywhere local. It's an hour and a half away in a rural area, far away from anyone else, pretty much. We're on a little hill. We're on a little hill overlooking the ocean on one side, beautiful mountain and forests on the other. If you want to watch the views, I will leave a vlog from that up in the corner. I love it there aesthetically, but we don't have internet, and that bothers me sometimes if I need to kind of unconnect and sort of distract myself if I'm having sensory problems. I'm gonna try and fill my poor phone up with more stuff. We have an iPad that I'm gonna ask my sister to download a few films on for me. I have my Spotify. I'm going to double check that that's up to beat, see if I can maybe find some podcasts so I have something to listen to. And I have to pack books. Tomorrow is Tuesday. We're going to be gone until Sunday. So I have to pack for an entire week. And I'm both very excited and very nervous. The worst part is going to be disconnecting from the internet, for sure. I am kind of addicted is the wrong word. I use the internet a lot. I live a lot of my life on the internet, but that's just how my life has become after I became disabled. I haven't really been able to join the rest of my community and the rest of the world in any other way other than online, so I spend a lot of my time there and I enjoy it. But I do also enjoy sort of not being online all the time. It's going to give me some good time to sort of de-stress as much as I can, relax, set priorities. I am planning on taking my phone, my backup hard drive, my camera, everything I'm going to need to edit, both vlogs and I think I have one non-vlog film that is sort of connected to my travel vlogs from Bergen. But if I can tomorrow before we leave, I want to film the declutter stuff, which is just in a box on my floor. But I want to bring books, I want to bring my laptop, I want to bring my camera, if I can maybe get out and take some pictures. I want to bring my planner and some makeup. I always bring makeup to the cabin. It's not necessary to put on, and both my mum and dad are like, why are you bringing makeup? It's in the middle of absolutely nowhere. And I'm like, because I want to put it on, that's why. So I usually bring a little bit, and I'm excited for that, but I'm also nervous. But since there is no real deadline to when we leave tomorrow, it's not like we're going to eat breakfast and then go. I don't have to stress about packing anything tonight. I will deal with that tomorrow. Unfortunately, that means that I don't think I'm going to get heaps of planning done for what is tomorrow. Sorry if you just saw the back of my head, it probably looks a mess. But I plan on putting into my planner that I want to wear makeup, that I want to try and film the declutter video, that I need to pack. And those are really the essential things that can go, because the Erin Condren is split into 3. Again, if you don't like it, I'm sorry, just bear with me for about a minute, if even that long. It's split into 3 sections, and I have the middle section for decorative full boxes to sort of signal a pause and just to remember to take a breath, relax at some point throughout the day, so that I don't try to push everything into the first few hours that I'm awake, because I will end up crashing and that isn't fun. So that's kind of the first box, anything that I need to do kind of before we leave, and then I think the bottom half is just going to be travelling, us having to stop for groceries, and just arriving and just enjoying it. I'm excited and a little bit nervous. But since I don't see myself doing anything else tonight, I'm going to end the vlog here. Thank you so much for watching. This has been a very planner-heavy vlog because of the washing, this stuff. But it's my life. It's a bit boring sometimes, and I'm sorry about that. But thank you so much for watching, and I will hopefully see you again soon. Good night.